What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as mental illness, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about emotional manipulation, how narcissistic people, toxic people, might try to make you feel guilty about leaving them. Stay tuned, like and subscribe for more. Look, I think we need to break up. Why do we need to break up? I thought we were in love. I thought we were in love too, but you've been cheating on me, you've been lying to me, manipulating me. I'm just fed up. I'm done. Well, I love you and I'm not ready to let go. So if you leave me, I'm just gonna check out. You're gonna check out, like check out from Walmart or Target or something like that? No, I mean check out from planet Earth. Like I'll be, you won't have to pray for me anymore. I'll be face to face with God. Oh my God. Why do you do this every time? Every time I try to break up with you or leave, you try to make me feel guilty and threaten to go see God. Because I honestly can't live without you. I don't want to live without you. But you also don't want to treat me good. So let me go. If I let you go, then somebody else is going to pick you up and treat you better. So no, I'm not doing that. Well, can you at least stop cheating on me, please? Cheating means I'm hiding it from you. You clearly know about it. So no, I'm not going to stop. Oh my God, please leave me alone. So welcome back, beautiful people. So yeah, emotional manipulation, y'all. Emotional manipulation, just like it sounds. I know I do, I know I add some comedy to my skits and things like that, but that's just me. Y'all know I'm not poking fun at survivors and victims and thrivers and whatnot. I'm literally just trying to bring some levity to a very, very touchy, tough subject for a lot of people. So you saw my skit. The survivor or whatnot wants to break up with the toxic person. So, hey, look, I'm done with this relationship. You keep cheating on me, blah, 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 boo, 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 beep, 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 beep. You get it. You understand it. Like, you want to be done with the relationship. But guess who's not done with the relationship? The narcissistic person. And instead of just, taking accountability for their actions and actually trying to work on themselves to work it out, they immediately go to trying to, check out. And I got the word check out, that terminology check out, from a person I did a one-on-one with. I told her I would shout her out when I used it in a skit. So there you go. Shout out to you. You know who you are. But yeah, check out. Go to see God. Get it. They're done with the world. Pretty much, like, if you ever seen the movie Coco, the Disney movie Coco, they're done with the world of the living. You know what I mean? They want to go see Hector Rivera and their family and things like that in the land of the unalive and whatnot. So if you're dealing with narcissists and toxic people, that's going to be on the table a lot of times. Not for everybody. Everybody's not going to do that, y'all. Every narcissistic person is going to threaten to send themselves to God every time you try to leave them. But some of them will. A lot of them will. A lot of them will play on your emotions and try to make you feel guilty for a scenario that they create in their heads. Like, how dare you try to hold me accountable for the things that I've done to you or the things that have happened before? Because you took me back, right? You also see in the skit, he's like, it's not cheating because you've constantly taken me back. You know about what I'm doing, so it's not cheating. So when you took me back, I thought you were okay with it because I've done it multiple times. No, it doesn't have to be cheating, y'all. It could be lying. It could be manipulating. It could be stealing. It could be a physical abuse. It could be whatever. Cheating is just, it's just easy to talk about and work into some of these skit scenarios and whatnot. So if you're dealing with narcissists and toxic people, understand that that's how it's going to go a lot of times. You're going to be dealing with narcissistic people that don't care about, are they going to do it? First of all, are they going to take themselves out of here? Can they do it? It's a possibility that they do that to themselves. Yeah, it's a possibility, but it's not on you, y'all. If it gets to the point where you have a narcissist or toxic person threatening to unalive themselves, do a welfare check. I think it's 998 or 988. It's a new number for, that stuff right there. Call that number. You cannot say something. Let's just say if they're serious about it. Well, I would just feel so bad if they did it and I wasn't there for them. They kept threatening to do it and then they actually did it. And I would feel so bad for that person if they actually did it because I would blame myself. That's what they want you to think. That's the thoughts they want you to put into your head. Like, you gave up on them, so they went ahead and took themselves out of here. They checked out, not from Walmart, not from Target, from the world of the living. They checked out. They want you to feel bad for a scenario just in case they do it. Like, you're gonna regret leaving me, and you will. If it does happen, you will regret it. But guess what, y'all? It's not you. It's not on you. So I feel like I had to put this in perspective for a lot of people. A lot of people don't think like this. If they will unalive or check themselves out of here, what do you think that they will do to you? Some of the people just like, Lee, will they actually do it to themselves? Will they actually do that to themselves? Do narcissists do this to themselves? But put it this way. Most of them are not going to do it. But if they did do it and you are around, do you think that they won't check out with you? It's not just self-checkout. This is not Walmart. They're going to check you out too. They're going to scan you on out of here too. They're going to scan you out, send you up there, and then they're going to follow you behind you. That's what they're going to do. So do you think if they would do that to themselves, do you think they wouldn't do it to you? You see this all the time. Man does this to his wife and kids, and then does it to himself. Woman does this to herself and does this to her kids, and then does it to herself. They will take you out of here too. So on the off chance that they are correct, call 988 or 998 or whatnot. Call, do a welfare check on this person, but don't go over there. You're going to go over there and try to save yourself, try to save them. If you don't get over here in 5 minutes, I'm going to take myself out of here. And you hop in your car, you drive over there and you bust the door open. Don't do it. And they got the thing, they got that tool, the mouse tool pointed at you. I knew you were going to come. Empathy. Glad I don't have it. Shut the door behind you. You walk in there and they take you out of here too. So instead of just taking themselves out, they take you out as well. Take those threats seriously and get away from that type of person. Like, you're not giving up on them. You're protecting yourself because they will absolutely take you out of there. And it's not the thought of this is not the only way they will play on your emotions. They will threaten to leave you for somebody else. They'll threaten to take vengeance on you. They'll try to make you feel guilty and manipulate your emotions to make you stay with them. They just will do that constantly, over and over again. They'll do it over and over again. It's like beating a dead horse. The horse is not coming back, y'all. Don't do CPR on the horse. This is not what's that movie? Me, Myself, and Irene, when the cow was when the dead cow was in the street and Jim Carrey was trying to move it, and the cow ended up not being dead, and he ended up having to put quite a few bullets in it, and then at the end of the movie you find out the cow is still alive. This is not that. Stop letting them do the same thing over and over and over again. Because people, look, this is the thing. One of the best ways, one of the most empowering ways to help you get out of narcissistic situations and stay out of them is to find it's community, it's friendships, it's groups of people that are going through similar things or that understand you and support you. If you, consistently going back into this relationship dynamic, is pretty much a lot of times it's going to lessen the people that are going to support you. They'll look at you like, hey, we're there. We're trying to be here for you, but you're choosing this. Like, you're dragging us down here with you because we so worried about you because you keep going back into this relationship. When they threaten to take themselves out of here, they're going to take you out of here too. What about the kids? What about the kids? The kids going to be taking blah, 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 blah. Stop. I'm just telling you, emotional manipulation, it works, y'all. They'll make the narcissistic people will absolutely make you feel guilty about trying to leave them. They'll not just trying to leave them, by trying to hold them accountable. You might not even try to leave them. You might just be trying to hold them accountable for something that they have actually done. But instead of taking accountability, they just be like, well, I'm just such a terrible person. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve this world. I'm going to check out. I'm going to take myself out of here. Instead of trying to be accountable for something, accountable. When you're dealing with a narcissist, you know that accountability brings shame. Shame. Accountability does bring shame. It just absolutely does. You know what I mean? So if you're dealing with narcissistic people, they don't want to be accountable for anything that they have done, anything that they have said. They want you to be accountable for it. They want you to take the blame for it, because the more and more you go back into this relationship, the more that narcissistic person feels like you are enabling them and that you are okay with the behavior. Go back to my funny skit I just did at the beginning. At the end, the narcissist, the survivor is like, can you please stop cheating on me at least? It's not cheating if you know about it. And so, no, I'm not going to stop it. They're not going to stop the behaviors because now it's been going on such a long period of time. They think that you're okay with it. They do. I'm just telling you, they absolutely 100% with no equivocation think that you are okay with the behaviors that they are exhibiting towards you. They just do, because if you keep going back, are you not okay with it? That's the mind of a narcissist. Like, okay, if you keep going back into this relationship, are you not okay with it? Like, because if I wasn't okay with it, I would leave you alone. You know what I mean? If I wasn't fine with this, I would cut you off. If I wasn't okay with this, I would do this, I would do that. You see how that works right there? So if you're dealing with narcissists and or toxic people, understand that this is how it's going to go a lot of times. So take your power back. You can take your power back. You absolutely can, but you have to be able to get away from that person, stay away from that person. And yeah, if they start to threaten to take themselves out of here, call the help numbers. That'll show that if they're serious or not, regardless if they're serious or not, call the help numbers. You can't save them. How are you going to save them? You either going to sacrifice your own life or you're going to sacrifice your time, effort, energy to stay in this relationship dynamic for an extended period of time. Why? To keep them on earth. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to get bored of you and they're going to leave you for somebody else regardless. So your feelings are going to get hurt anyway. You're like, oh, they kept threatening to do this to themselves, and I wasted 2 more years of my life going back to them, and they end up leaving me for somebody else. Yep, that's how it happens. And they don't feel bad. It was like, well, thanks. You helped heal me for somebody else. Thank you for helping fix me for someone else. Thank you for wasting your time on me. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. Don't let them use your emotions to manipulate you, y'all. If you're too nice, they're going to take advantage of you. If you're too empathetic, they're going to take advantage of you. Your niceness and your empathy will 100% be weaponized against you. Anyway, y'all, let me cut this thing short. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all, because as much as y'all learn from me, I promise you I'll learn even more from you. Thank you. Mental Healness is out. Peace.